Welcome to Map Swap 2. Same concept as before, but with double the map makers. We'll spend 10 minutes on a map, then send it to someone else. Shout out to Misery, FT, and Bambi for helping out. Alright, let's see what we're gonna do here. Last time we both did capture the flag, just gonna mix it up. Usually with neutral flag, I'll start with the mid area. It can be kind of hard to figure out what exactly you want to do with mid sometimes. At least I feel like mid is the hardest thing. Gate here maybe, and we'll give it some space. So that way you can't get through the gate, but there's still more space around it. Might be a little close to the flag actually. I'll move it back one. Just for a rough idea, walls would curve around like this. Where should the buttons be? We should probably shape these walls first before we do that. I like having the idea of you can curve up here. How do we add some elements here though? I want boosts that have multiple uses. I usually like having a 2 diagonal, because that way you can take this boost a lot more ways. So if this was just a 1 diagonal, there's just not as many ways you can take it, but this way, I mean, it's just a lot more open. So I like having boosts like that. So maybe we could bring it out like this. It's kind of a popular way to do end zones, but I think it's good. Better than just putting them in the corner. Allows for more creativity, I think. Seems like a good spot for a portal over here, maybe. Could do one of my signature double wave portals. I'm thinking a portal could go around here. And then I want there to be 2 exits. That looks pretty good, I think. And now I just need to make this actually work. The way you do a 4-way or 2 exit portal is you make a little thing like this. Put the exit here, and you link this portal to this, and then these go to this one, these go to the top one. So now when you go in here, it puts you this way, and so depending on the direction you're going, you'll either go to this one if you're going up or right, if you're going that way, and if you're going down or left, so going towards this way, you'll go in this portal. I really like these. They allow for a lot more creativity, I think, and just options, really. I mean, your portal has 2 exits instead of 1, right? Now, what do we do with the exits, though? That is a hard question. I'm thinking maybe to do some sort of boost next to the portal, just to accelerate you out. Do one on this side as well. How's that look? We could maybe make this like that. You can roll around like this. You can go in the portal. Well, we need to put a button here first of all. Maybe here. It's kind of hard to decide where sometimes. I want you to be able to hit this through pretty easily. So let me go and test that real quick. Okay, I can also show you the portal. So you go in here, and he takes you out depending on the direction you're going. So doing it full speed, you barely even notice you go in there. Yeah, okay. You can definitely not hit the button. And if the guy's standing on the left side of it, I like that. Alright, I should probably shrink down the map now, which does mean I'll have to redo my wiring, but that's okay. So I can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is on the height, and so that means I have to make it 10 shorter because it's 5 on both sides. Now on the width, just at 1, 2, 3, so it's 6 smaller, 33, and there we go. Now you have to be careful though, every time you resize your map, you do have to redo the wiring. A little bit annoying, especially when you have this many portals, but I think that looks pretty good for now.
Alright, so make sure rotational symmetry is on. I already hate this gate. I really do. Because you could go to this different type of map. Hold on, I have to find Wamble somewhere. Yeah, I think that will just work better. So essentially what it is it goes... Oh! Okay, I don't want them to be able to roll into it. For my sake, I'm going to flip it, and then I'll just flip it back when we're done. So for my sake, I'm just using this for editing purposes. I will make sure to flip it back. Just from flipping this alone, it has an entirely different perspective on how you can really sort of create your own maps here. I'm going to put a team boost here because you can use this to launch from a bunch of different positions. But I need to see how those portals are set up. Oh, yeah, you need spawn point. Because red needs to score over here, I need to make sure they spawn on this side of the map. I gotta make sure these are wired properly. And then, say blue team scores, they just need a portal. And this is going to link back to here. Same thing with this one. And then I want to create sort of a buffer here so they're not accidentally running into here to score. I just don't, yeah, that's fine. I don't think we need anything too special. I need to make sure that if I take this gate, because I'm not going to do anything with the changes much, if I roll off this... Okay. Okay, so... Yeah, hold on. So if I go into here, and I go left, it takes me there. If I go in and up, it takes me there. And then... Obviously, okay, so if you go low... I really don't like that concept. Because then at that point, you're just dedicating it to a 50-50 on whether or not someone's going to slow down and then make the right call. I'm going to keep it in, but I personally actually hate that. Sorry, Miyaza. Let me see how this actually feels if I'm rolling onto it. Okay, I like that. Because it's essentially it's a big bailout. So here, let me see if I run into score. And so instead of going in... Okay. I really like that. But these mid-bombs have to go. I think Meow's had good intentions here with what he was trying to do. Because obviously if you're fast, if you're like really running into this, and you have somewhere you want to go, then it's going to take you the direction you want to go. Because if I'm coming from this area, it's just going to kill you. So I think at that point you'd want to, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to go here, put another portal that then hooks up to here, and then delete all that. Make sure the button's gone. I'm not sure, I know he wants to chain it up to here, but then you don't have a lot of areas to work with up there. Like if you had more space in this area, I could see maybe trying to use this as an area to go there. But because you're essentially blocked off and you're assuming someone's gonna be here to snipe, yeah, that's conflicting for me. I'm gonna put spikes there. I don't want people to I don't want someone to try to score and then hit this tile. So I'm putting the spikes because it has a shorter tile. It takes up less of the tile than the gate would, because the gate takes up all of this tile, while the spike takes up most of it, but not everything on the outside.
Alright, so NF. So it already has a cool little boost out the gate, through this gate, and this bomb I don't like, kind of weird. And this can go right into there. Defensive boost here. I don't know what this thing does. Like, what is this portal thing? I'm gonna have to test it. Oh, that's kind of cool. Yeah, this needs like an island here. And we could expand this out. Do this. I mean, I don't like this team boost. I feel like it could easily be a neutral boost. Probably move this over one, just to make some space. So I do like mid a lot. I like these portals. Just don't like the base. Make it like that. Make the button hard to hit, which I think might be kind of cool. It does make this area obsolete, which we fixed. Something like that. So I think I want the bomb here. It kind of forces this. Just standing here would be good defense. I think that does fix the bomb issue a bit.
Alright, it's neutral flag. That means it's gonna be some fuck shit. Neutral flag is always some fuck shit. What are these portals doing? Okay, you go in this one. Depending on your momentum, it takes you right or left. Okay. I think those all make sense to me. This is similar to that other Meowza portal neutral flag map, but I think I like it. I think I like this mech more. I don't love the base. Base is ugly. Let's try to fix base. Oh man, I changed up these team tiles a lot. I didn't love this button bomb thing, so I got rid of that. I don't like that there were spikes in the base. I got rid of the spikes. I don't love the shape of this end zone. God, I'm probably gonna butcher this neutral flag map. Like, Meowza maybe went into this thinking he's gonna get a good neutral flag map, and now I'm ending with it, and I'm just gonna murder it by killing the end zones. Yeah, that, I guess. Okay, this route pulls you a flag. There's really not a boost through gate that makes this island relevant on its turn. Like, it's mostly just nerfing this bomb here, and I don't know if I like that or not. I feel like maybe we should put a boost, like something like that. Is that too busted? I want to add a second gate here for sure, second button here for sure. Don't love this boost. Interaction with this wall is not great. This immediately makes that better, so we can do that. We can do that here too. Open this up for this boost. I think that's better. That doesn't affect the bomb at all. Maybe even open it up even further. This is funky. This is very funky. I think I like these portal things in the midfield. I think I like that interaction a lot. I think I like base now that you can't spike. This bomb might be busted. Like, this bomb might be way too powerful. Maybe it was better with a button. Then again, there is no place to spike, so the defense could use some help. And maybe giving them help with that is not the worst idea. Man, neutral flag maps are hard. I don't love this. Like, if you take this boost into this wall and up, it's not really a thing. So maybe we go like that. Open this up for this bomb a little bit. Yeah, I think I like that more. Now this roll is more valid. This stays the same as before. This roll is more valid. Through here still works. It's not great, but it's fine. This bomb still works good over the top. This still blocks the super powerful bomb directly to end zone, which I think is good.
Build a map workshop, and just gonna zoom in so you guys can see it. I don't like the divot that I did last time, so I'm gonna keep the height the same and probably go for like 41. Make the map a bit smaller. I don't like these long lines here. These are pretty much, you're never going to see these in pubs. So I like the shape of this. I just don't. Here, I'm going to take the JSON and the PNG and then just make sure I have them. Yep. So from here, going to import. I move the JSON file into there. You see that, and then I move my PNG. And congrats, I've imported the map. And then I'm actually going to flip wait. Oh no, I don't want to flip it. I just want to rotate. And then from here, we're going to zoom in so that way we have a better grasp of what exactly we want to do with this map. I'm just trying to work with a smaller map this time, see if I can actually get into rotation. I haven't actually, from the last time I did this, I didn't put the map into rotation. I was just looking for something that was going to work. I'm gonna put up eggs. I'm looking at this, and I kind of want to see if I can do something with this. So I'm gonna wire this portal to here. Now, because I have rotational symmetry on, it does to the other side of the map. I just don't know. Like here, let's set some boosts here. These aren't permanent. Just want to see if I can make this route look better. This is a different. Oh, I still have my stream stuff on. I'm gonna have to change that. But for now, since I have the portals hooked up, I want to see if I can hit this portal, and it takes you out here. I really like that concept. And say, if you had like a buddy here who activates the portal, you get a decent boost out. Then I want to see how good this roll is. That doesn't get you 2 flags, so I want to work on that. I want this to be able to roll, so that way. So here I'm going to reset press R. It resets the elements if you're in test mode, which I think is really cool. But originally I want to be able to hit this and you can roll into that, but it shouldn't be as aggressive. I'm going to take this off my screen. This is what happens when I have cap sounds on. And so from here, essentially it's all about what you intend to do with the areas that surround your base. Obviously I need to work this out, so I'm going to move this back 1, Gives you an extra tile to work with. Maybe I feel like that could be out more. Because maybe people are like, oh, maybe this portal's too close. So I'm going to get rid of that. This leaves it at a point where you can come from a different lot of different directions on the map. And so I think the back of base, for the most part, is something I like. I want to see if you can, if I have a ball here, I want to be able to see if I can hit this little tile here and go into the flag. That's pretty much all I want to see. That's pretty much the reason why I wanted to add this in. And then obviously, like, say if you're back there, you can go up that, you can go off this, then angle yourself up here just in case. So we're gonna try that first. If I'm not bad at the game, I can hit it. There. It's not too bad, but then pro people who know Moonbase well can easily get an out with this. And so what I'm going to do now... See, that's not bad either, and I think most people will intend to use it that way. And so from this, I think the next important part in terms of how the map will flow is to build the middle of the map, because if you can't develop the middle of the map, then you're not going to know where to put your boosts. I'm going to start with that. I want to see how the other map creators who are doing this map swap do something with this middle. And so what I'm going to work on now is I'm going to see if I can work on the walls here. And then from here, we're going to see if we can get this to roll out better, because if you're in this area, you don't have a lot of room to work with. And so I have to figure out how I want to space out the map here. I actually like that bomb location before I even start anything else. I want to put a bomb there.
There's this portal here that he wants to do something with, but hasn't yet. And bomb. That probably goes to here. I'll have to check it out. So bomb through the mid, and he has these areas up here. So I do think these areas kind of don't do much, so I might add something to it, but they do have like this potential and this potential. I don't want to add too much to mid because there's a lot going on in base. And then there's this area in the mid. And I don't think there's any harm in expanding this out either. I'm going to mention Audacity. They have a bomb that goes out of base, so I think that's what I'm going to add instead. Now, what do I do with this portal? Well, it's kind of in a bad place. It's just going to go right into the wall. So, pups. I think it needs some pups. So I think a pup battle would be best spot here. Not too far. Close to mid-team tiles, so they can use it if they want it. And maybe I could just change this to this to make that boost easier.
Okay, first glance, this map feels really big and open. I don't love this portal. I feel like the portal doesn't do, like, anything. It's like a way to come into base, and that's it. I'm just gonna get rid of the portal. I don't like it. This straight bomb across map is really strong. Only one boost per each side of the map, so that's pretty low. So maybe we want to add like something up here. Smooth this out a little more so you come in, bounce off this wall into flag. I like that. Mid is liminal, vaguely dangerous for flag carriers because of the team tiles. That's good. That's how you want your mids. This bomb down here, I don't hate it. I don't love this bomb here. I like that you can use it going either way. I think I want it more like this though. So this is more consistently gonna hit you off the corner and up. I think this will be more consistent in that. I wonder if this is too strong going through here. Like maybe we should add a gate. Maybe something like this. It does shut down this too. This to flag 2, which might be too strong. This is the bomb I wanted to test the most, so glad it's up. Oh yeah, I like that. It doesn't chain you to the boost, so maybe we can tweak that. Maybe we want it to chain with those boosts. Let's test this out. Oh yeah, love that. I mean, that's great, so maybe we don't want to change much coming from this way. This tile, as it stands right now, is not affecting it, so we could make this a 45 and have that be a roll out like that. And I think that would be improved. Down here feels like we could change this up. So maybe we can pin it up like this and that. So if you do bomb over here, you can roll this down. If you pivot fast, maybe. This roll is good to flag. That's good. And this one doesn't really do anything right now. Would it be better like that? Maybe we add something like that. So this can wrap to flag. Is that too strong there? Maybe. But I think I like that change, so we'll leave it for now. Little double gate indicator that feels intuitive. The left side is this one, the right side is that one. Feels intuitive. I think people would like that. This 45 doesn't interrupt this bomb up here at all. In fact, I think it makes it easier, which is good. I like that. I think I like this map.
Alright, last 10 minutes here. Let's see here. I've got this boost here that I'm a fan of. And if you're going here, I think I want to move this button. I feel like if a defender wanted to cover this and they go all the way over here, if they're like... Here, let me show you. So if I'm a defender and say if someone's on this boost, what they're threatening is to do that, right? If I'm just sitting on the gate, they can just go like that and go down here. Yeah, I don't know. It's just not that useful a gate. And again, like if you're here, there's also this route. There's not really a reason for this because you can always see the gate. I mean, I'll leave it there, but there's not really a purpose for it. I'm worried about defense being able to catch up. I know there's this here. All these routes, like you're getting out really quickly. Like this bomb here, I feel like, I don't know, you're just blowing past the defense, plus getting to another boost. Like, by the time they even get to these team tiles in the middle, I feel like you're already going to be in base. Well, yeah, see, like here, I'm already getting there. Whereas they would just be, like, getting to here, maybe. Like, with this one, I mean, if they're not covering it, like, you're capping already. This one, like, there's just so many elements that are pointed out of base. Like, you're just boosting all the way across already. This one, like, you're just getting to this bomb. Ideally not going into the spike, but it just seems like the offense is just going to go right past the defense. So I'm wondering if a team boost could be good. I'm just not exactly sure where. I don't know, what about like right there? It's not super useful, but at least not for like offense. But if they get a grab, like you have a boost right there to catch up. Plus you could use it to fight for the puck as well. You can go above the gate. I might make the gate one bigger. But like if you're coming in, you're not gonna get to this as an offender really. It's just like if they bomb past you, you know, you can immediately catch up there. I like that. And yeah, I think I'm gonna make this gate a little bigger. Put the button there. This way it just covers more. You don't have to be like on the gate. It just didn't seem like a very useful gate to begin with. It just makes it a little bigger. It makes it harder to boost over this. That was my main point, was that you can't use that team boost like as easily to get over the gate. Like now you have to go up here. You can't go like straight to the flag or anything. I bet you could kill someone if they were on the button and you just bombed into them. That'd be kind of fun. The pup, I mean, it's fine. There's kind of just a spike there for no reason, it feels like, other than to make the pup thing more interesting. I think the pup could be moved, could be made more interesting. Nothing like inherently wrong with it though. You still want to use these team tiles. You could come like racing down. I don't know if I've seen that actually. That would be interesting to see how that plays. If like bunch of team tiles next to the pup, so you could just gain a bunch of speed and knock someone into the pup. I guess that's the idea. So you'd probably be fighting like right here, and then you'd come off for the pup. That is interesting, actually. Alright.
Took me a second to get my recording set up, so I have some stuff already placed on the map. I started by putting the flags down kind of vaguely in this area. I put these 2 blocks down, kind of shaped these islands up, put these bombs here as a grab mech, and now I'm kind of thinking about how I want to do the shaping. So I think this used to be closed up here. I think I want to open that up, maybe make these flat. I want like there to be a mech that goes from here down and then like into this path, like in an L. So I'm thinking maybe a bomb. I don't know if I love that, but we can try it. Was thinking about putting some boosts over here. We could try something like that. Something like that. Something like that. Let's get just something down here so we can complete the walls, and then we can think about some more shaping. So I like these team tiles here. I think they'd be an interesting pup fight. I like that it's symmetrical, balanced, but different strategy from each spot. It's a little further, but it's a little stronger maybe, and it's both sides. I like this bomb grab into the 45 and up. This, I like that it goes through pup area and could maybe chain up to here, but would maybe need another boost in this area to make that happen. And I don't know if I really want one up there. Maybe a team boost like here or something, because then it helps as a capping route into base, but it's not another grab that the defense has to worry about, and it can help the defense maybe a little bit. You know, come up here, shoot through the pup area to get ahead. I think I like that. This area feels empty, but it feels like I could just put another bomb there, but that's a lot of bombs. But I think open like this is fine. Could do like a handoff spike back here. Maybe we could work on the shaping of these middle islands. Maybe something like that. Give these bombs another route. So I want this bomb to roll up, and it's easier when this is a 2-piece. It's easier for you to hit this to roll it up. But when you're coming out of that roll to the left here, if you look at my mouse, this sticks out in a way that I don't like. So I want to flatten it, but then it makes it harder to hit on here. But this is only like a 5-tile bomb, so maybe that's fine. I don't love that this 45 is here now. How that might affect the pup fight, I'm not sure. So maybe we do something like that, because now this bomb off here has a bigger platform too. So let's count some stuff up. How many grab mechs do we have for each base? We've got back of base, strong boost to grab out of base. This one's pretty strong because of chaining with the boost, but also it's limited in how you can take it, so catching it as a defender might be pretty easy. I don't know that I love it being a little cubby right here, like a little turtle cubby, but we'll see. Maybe somebody will change that. I like this bomb a lot. It's far from flag, so it's not super strong. It grabs backwards, so it's not super strong. It's got utility to come into base with it. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 grab, 5 if you count the other side boost grab mechs. That feels like plenty, maybe too many. So I'm definitely glad that this boost down here is a team boost and not a neutral. We could make this a button bomb or something. Well, maybe not, because if someone hides in the bomb cubby and the bomb is active, you can't tag them without hitting the bomb, so that makes it an effective turtle spot if you get into the bomb. Do we like that or not? Because if the button's gone and you turtle there when the bomb's up, they'll tag you and the bomb won't be defused. If you turtle and the button is up, they'll hit the button, the bomb will be defused, the player will get bombed out. Probably tagged right away, but maybe not. Do we like that level of shenanigans, or do we think that's dumb? I'm gonna leave it in for now. More shenanigans could be good.
Alright, we've got Flaccid's map here. Flacid Trip's map. Some interesting pup area here. Let's see, these bombs go into this flag. These boosts go up here. I need to test this. If you go like here, like you're kind of incentivized to like bump into this. Let me see if you can like avoid that. Okay, I mean, yeah, you can pretty easily hit that. It's not really a problem. This bomb seems pretty strong. Well, then you hit that. Oh boy. Alright, I like that. That's fun. The mid. I guess you're supposed to be hitting off one of these. This area down here is kind of useless, I feel like. I'm also going to put this one block back, just because whenever this bomb is gone, like, there's just going to be a hole here, like, and people could get trapped in there. I don't know. I usually try to avoid holes like that. So I'm just going to move this one back. The button can still be there. Still has the same functionality, it's just not quite as powerful. I don't really like this area, but I don't really know what to add. I guess I could just reshape it. I don't know, I'm not seeing a lot of reason to go here. Because if you take these, you're just going straight past it. This here, this. Okay, maybe that. Make it work with that. I don't know, most often you're going to hit into someone, though. Like, you're probably not going to just go straight through the flag. I think I'm just going to start with this. Sometimes you gotta just put stuff down to get ideas. Just add a boost. Is that too many boosts? That might be too many boosts. Let me just at least see what it's like. Gives a reason to go down there. Doesn't really go with anything else though. What if I just leave it like that? I think that's better than what was before. There's still not much reason to be there, but I guess I can add blocks there just to give you more options if there's not really a reason for it to be 45s. Like, you're not going to be rolling around here at all. I guess I can just leave it as blocks, because that way a flag carrier has more like things they can bounce off. Maybe I add a boost here that's like not that useful, but it does like gives you a reason to go there. It still can help you stay alive as the flag carrier. It's just not like super useful. I think I like that. I do feel like you're always going to be going to one side of the map after you grab the... Like on the red side, you're always going to be going down. You're never going to be going up. Because if you do this, like, then you're going through here. You can also do cool stuff like that with this type of boost. So if you hit it right, you could go like that. I like adding skill boosts like that aren't easy to hit. But yeah, like, you're always going to be going this way. How could you grab and go the other way? You could do that, I guess. Can you hit the flag? Could I move the flag down one? Would that be a problem? Makes it kind of easy to defend, doesn't it? With that wall right there. There are a lot of like grabbing options though. But if they're all pointed at the wall, like, the defender will just get hit off the wall and back into you. So we probably can't move the flag a tile closer. I just wish there was a way to get out top. Like, if a guy just stands like right here, I mean, it's gonna be hard to get out above him. Like, I just feel like there should be something here to help a flag carrier go top. Maybe there should be a boost over here. What if we added a portal somewhere? I don't feel like a portal would really fit anywhere. What if put a portal here and an exit here? So this way, you can actually go straight at the flag. Yeah, I like that. And it gives you a way to go the other side. Yeah, you're coming to the boost. And I think you can still get around it, like if you do something like that. It's not quite as fast, but that wasn't the strongest grabbing mech anyway. And you can still do something like that, I think, if you hit it right. Well, that wasn't what I was trying to do, but that is something you can do, I guess. Yeah, I think I like that portal. Adds another element to it. You know, you can still go this way. You can still like bounce over it. You can still go like, you know, that.
Okay, what do I want to do with this? I don't know if I like the... Like, you're not going to have anything unless you line this up to use it. So I'm going to give more flexibility here to where you can use it. So you can bounce it off the wall here. Oh, rotational symmetry. Just make sure that's there. I really like the boost path. I really do. How quick is that cooldown? Is there no cooldown on that? Yeah, that in of itself is a big red flag. The reason being, it creates a portal vortex. You essentially can't escape once you start with somebody. And so that's a big no-no to many in the MTC. So you're like, oh, Misery, how do you edit a portal timer? You hold shift, you click on the portal, and then how many milliseconds do you want to do? So for our sake, I'm going to put this to like 1500. And it should do it for each side of the map. because you don't want people to be camping those portals. Because say if someone's trying to, you would need 2 to contain. But even then, it's just still to get rid of the portal vortex, which is still a bad thing. Okay. I don't like the... Okay, I still think that's too quick. And so that in of itself is another big red flag. If I can chain 3 boosts together, that's not really a good sign. You want them to be in spaces to where they'll have individual grabbing mechanics and not kind of just there. I'm going to give this more room to work with here. It's essentially just giving this space in of itself more room. I don't like this side of the middle, because you can pretty much get the same effect here. I'm actually going to do this to give this more room. Let's move the bomb wall over 1. Boom, boom. And then you still keep the same mechanics. Then you free up the middle. You're not going to have this tile there. And then we don't have that there. We move that back to here. And I think that keeps the most of the concept. I don't know if I like having this much room there. Because if you can do this, and then you're creating more space within the tiles without changing too much of the original concept. Because you still have this boost grab mechanic, you have this boost grab mechanic, you have the bombs, and then you have the backup base. Which I think is still a cool concept. I forgot to change the portal timer, so we're going to up it to 2500, and we're just going to test the portals here. Alright, then, boom. Yeah, it's not even halfway done. I may up it just a little bit more. But I really like what I did with this. Yeah, you can easily grab with that. And even if the bomb's not up, this is a good catch-up boost. You just go run through. Oh. Wait, is that how I originally had it? Okay. Psych. One more thing. We're going to go like that, and then we're going to portal. Shift-click. We're going to move that to 2900. You have enough here to where... Hold on, so... I have the flag. Oh, I got a juke you. I don't know where to go. I take the portal, psych, and then just take that straight on. I like this a lot more. I believe this created enough separation from what I would typically do. I'm gonna do this, and then we're gonna create more room like that.
I'm gonna build the map around that. I don't want to make it too powerful, so I'll make it hit into a flat wall. I think I'm gonna add like a mid-island. So obviously the routes can be a little better with team boost, but I'll let someone else handle that. Something else in base. I could add a bomb mid. Seems a little far. Could add a team a normal boost somewhere. Maybe right here.
First thing we're gonna do here, turn the symmetry on, get this ugly outside cleaned up. Only 2 grab mechs. This cubby's like screaming for a bomb or something. Like this, it's strong out of base, but there's a spike right there, so you gotta go over the top or underneath. I think that's balanced. It's got the little side cubby to bomb people out of the way and roll into flag. I think I like that there. I don't hate these pups, that's fine. These boosts could probably be placed better, and then maybe consider changing the walls up for them. I like that you can come into base back here and roll into flag. But it is cramped in base. For how long this map is, base is really short. This is fine. This team boost I think is fine. I don't love this top wall here. Maybe we make it a little taller. Man, what can we even do up there though? This middle island is fine. It's kind of ugly. These lanes feel kind of pointless right now. And this shaping feels kind of pointless. Maybe we could bring a bunch of this up. Yeah, something like that I like a little more. Keeps it a little tighter. This boost doesn't interact with this island really in any ways that I love. The closest, I guess, is down off of this and then up towards flag. I don't know that brings that much to the table. Maybe we can bring this boost down a little bit. Put a team boost behind it too, because the map is long. Give the defense something to catch up with. I do also think we can reshape this mid-island a little bit and get something a little nicer in. This boost going this direction seems okay. I don't know, this map is like very inoffensive. It's like fine. It seems like a little boring. I like this bomb thing a lot. I hope that stays. Maybe I could take or leave. I just feel like this map's maybe a little too long. Maybe I can remove some columns. Maybe I'll try out the column remover tool. Let's remove column there, column there. Maybe do that one more time. Like here. Turn some symmetry back on. Let's test this out. See if the stuff that we put in even works. I probably should have tested the last map I did to make sure the stuff worked before I sent it off. Well, I don't love how that interacts with that island. That I like. This, I actually really love this back base here. This little one tile cubby feels really good. Let's see how grabbing under the flag works. Do we like this? Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Over the flag, or sorry, under the flag on this side. Oh, that's not bad either, really. Just need to line it up a little bit. Debating if I want to remove this 45 here. I don't think I like it. I think I do want to remove it. Let's remove that 45. If the defense keeps this boost diffused, it's going to be pretty hard to get a grab, because this only comes up every 30 seconds. So maybe we want another boost somewhere. Something like that, where you can, it's not a really powerful grab, but it is something. You could spin off this wall and get something with it. It also would add something to the pup fight if you creep down here, boost into it.
First thing, I'm gonna remove that. I don't like it being so close. I think I'm gonna put something here. I think it's better to roll around, and like if you take it like this, then you'll go over there. I should test that just to make sure it doesn't put you like right into the boost wall. I might not even hit it. Yeah, I like that. Gets you out of base quicker. Could even consider putting 2 here, but that's probably enough. So what I'm gonna do with this bomb, I think I'm just gonna do that. Well, no, that. What if I do this? This way there's still like, it's not just a little cave in the wall. I mean, it still kind of is, but it also gives you more utility with this bomb. So like if you're holding with the flag, you can now take it like down here or something. And obviously you can still do this grab thing. And then when you can do that too, that's a nice grab. But again, like when the bomb's not here, like this is a much better space. Things will flow better when the bomb's not there. Whereas before, like it would just be like a little hole. It was kind of awkward. What if we put a pup like right here? Or like that. And then we put team tile here. I kind of just put a spike there just because it would match. Doesn't actually need to be like that. Plus that ruins that route, so that's no good. I put this team tile here because when you're fighting for pups, I just like having a team tile nearby. It makes pup fights more interesting because if you get control of the team tile, you can then push someone here and then get the pup. Also, it's next to these boosts. Boosts could be good for pup fights. See, if you're holding, where would you go? So I just got this blue flag. There's no one pressuring me. Where am I gonna go? I'm probably gonna go to this boost. Defender is gonna come here. They might snipe at me. I can go around or even down here. It's very strong. But you do have this team boost to catch up. If they like get past, you know, you can snipe at them. Maybe it's balanced. I do actually really like that. So it forces you to have to bomb around. You can go back there. This boost is fun. Oh, you can take it straight at the flag. Oh man, that is a good combo. I wonder if we could add a gate somewhere. I wonder if that would work. If that would fit. Cause like these are really strong. For like a flag carrier coming in, you get 2 boosts and you can go like anywhere. I wonder if we just put a gate here. Then you'd have to boost either up or around. You can still bomb through this. Or maybe it's not that useful, but...
Make sure rotational symmetry's on. Let's see what we're looking at here. Well, I don't... Okay. I don't hate that. It almost makes me want to put the swap these. Because... Okay. I've seen this done before, and I don't understand the concept of it, but it's fine. I like the double boost concept. I actually kind of want to move this in by making this smaller. You just want to give more priority to, or just give this more room to work with. Not going to mess with the team tile. I think the team tile acceleration for a pup fight is going to be really important. I think just in general, I don't like this flat area. So what I'm going to opt to do instead is give this a bit more room to work with. It's not going to be much, but we're just going to give this more room to breathe. The only issue I'm really seeing here, I don't like having a dedicated team boost in the other person's base. I'm actually going to do this. Make this a square and turn this into team tiles. It looks funky as all hell. Here. We're going to go like that. And so from doing this, you can have a stronger push to the pop. I like where that's at. I don't like this. So the goal with this is I wanted to be able to make those mid boosts stronger than, oh, I boosted the gate. And by opening up this middle area, it gives you the room to do so. So I can, if I don't mess it up, click R to reset. Yeah, that gives you plenty of room you need to work with. I'm gonna see, can you take this into the corner route? Yeah, you can take this. See, I'm not gonna make this powerful. I can't make that any stronger. But I don't. No, you have enough grabbing mechanics to work with before dealing with the bomb. I don't hate this. I actually quite like this a lot now. The bomb too close to flag is what bugs me personally. If I could make this one tile bigger, I would. Just make the bomb one tile away. If I do that, it's going to... I have to turn off rotational symmetry. I go, oh look, an extra lane's there. The same thing for this side. But now you have more of a use to use it offensively. Because now you can actually use it as a, oh, I'm sending you away, but it's not that great.